All right, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? We back for another podcast outside the square circle. I'm Dennis Ragland. That's Frank Nance, and we here with Mr. Austin, no doubt Trout. He's getting ready to fight some. We gotta have him. He's getting ready to put a spectacular fight on. All right, I'm gonna start it off, man. Last fight I say, Luis Galarza, man. You look like you was in attack mode. I seen a dip. Oh no, so you stopped him in the 7th round, I believe it was.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a great fight. I remember watching it like, man, he's aggressive and hungry, like Austin. You know what I'm saying? He fighting like, you know what I'm saying? He got something to prove. I mean,
Yeah.
what's going on? Is that the case? Is you feel like you got something to prove, or you trying to make a statement, or is it just something you doing differently?
I'm just trying to be the, all-around fighter. I have the boxing part down, but, the fighting part was where, I don't want to say I lacked things, because I could fight, but I could improve it. So, being aggressive, coming forward, it's just something we all working on. And, I do have something to prove, but more than that, I'm working towards getting back to where I belong on the top. And so, getting somebody like Frank Galarza, I needed to get him out of there. I need to get Joey Hernandez out of there. I want a big fight at the end of this year, and for that to happen, I got to look good and, basically fan-friendly in all my fights.
All right, with this guy you got up, Hernandez, like you said, he's been mouthing off a lot. When a guy does that, how do you take it? Do you take different approaches to every guy, or do you use some type of system like, okay, I'm just going to ignore it, I'm not going to let it get in my head? Or do you take it personal, you like, you know what? When you get in the ring, you're going to pay for all that.
I mean, it's all motivation. I don't ignore it. I just use it as more reason to punch him in his mouth, I told him he's going to eat every one of those words, and they're going to be in the form of my fist. And
right.
Like I said, I don't let it get me mad, because you can't be rational and emotional at the same time. But at the same time, I do let it motivate me to train harder to make sure that I whoop his ass.
So it seemed I don't even want to bring up the Lara fight. I mean, you've spoken that so much. I just feel like that's completely in your past. So concerning everything after the Lara fight, it seemed like you were in for a full reset with everything. And just like Dennis said, in the fights after that, you looked a lot more aggressive. So outside of being aggressive, what are some of the techniques that you've been working on to get back on track?
One, not getting over my feet. When I am going forward, I tend to get over my right foot, which leaves me open for right hand, or for, in Lara's case, the left hand. So it's tightening up my defense while being on the offense. Continue to use my angles. I think that's what got me to where I am. But as going forward, I tend to get rid of the angles, which is stupid.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go forward, I should be coming in at an angle and off the line. Believing in my power. I don't have the highest knockout ratio, but at the same time, everyone I fought, they may have started to walk me down. Once they tasted it, they chose a different way to come about it. So, I know I'm strong. I know I can hit good. I just got to make the quality of my punches a little more efficient.
Most definitely. That's actually, I really like to hear that, because that was one of my critiques of you in watching your fights. It just seems like as fights wear on, where it seemed like you would start to lose confidence a bit in yourself. I'm like, man, like that, Austin, like he's a world-class fighter. What's going on here? You know what I mean? So I like to hear that the confidence is there with your punching power. So that's good stuff. So I gotta ask you, man. It seemed a couple fights after the Lara fight, I was hearing some rumors that you were moving up to middleweight. Now, obviously that didn't happen, but were any of those rumblings true? And would you move up to middleweight for the right fight?
Of course, for the right fight, I'll go to middleweight. And, really, I'm turning 30 next month. So, we'll see how my body works. They've been telling me since I was 26 that I'll start getting heavier and it's going to be hard to make weight. I make weight pretty good. It's not easy, but, I'm not killing myself. But at the same time, I think it's only going to take a couple of fights at 154 before I, go and move up to middleweight. I think the fight just broke out.
Uh-oh.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Middleweight, it's definitely my near future, but it ain't right now.
All right, well, you speaking of your power, right? I got to, some people say things like even with the chin, It's like either you got a chin or you don't. There's nothing you can do to train it. With power, you can get physically stronger, but you can't gain power. Well, is that? Do you feel like to be true? Do you feel like, because it's, to me it seemed like with the last guy you knocked out, it seemed like we believing in your power. It seemed like you got stronger. Is it just the way you're throwing, or is it something that you're doing to actually enhance it?
Well, before when I was punching, I was usually moving as I'm punching. I'm starting to sit down a little more, just to make sure that when they connect through. Punch through the opponents, and then like I said before, the confidence in my power makes the utmost difference. Because if I know I'm gonna hit you with it, then I know that you're gonna feel it. And before I was like, you know what, I'm gonna catch him with 10 or 20 of these, but I know he can't take 30. So I was trying to beat him with the numbers. Now I'm confident if I catch you with the right one, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a wrap. Or you're gonna definitely start double thinking what you in there for.
Absolutely. All right. Asking you this: your next few opponents. Who is it you want, or what is you looking to do? Are you targeting a certain title? Are you targeting trying to get that WBA back? Are you looking at the IBF? I asked you, are you looking at the K9 Brundage versus Charlo brother? Are you looking for the winner of that fight? What are you looking for in your next few fights?
All that, I want all them undefeated cats. I want everybody that's highly ranked. It's like, hold on. It's like I can't just focus on the belts, because you know what? The belts, they might not mean nothing in the next couple of years. Who knows? But I do want to be the top dog in my weight class. And, I mean, who's got the belt right now? Lara. I definitely want that rematch. But who else got the belt? Andrade got stripped. If they going to let me fight for him, I'll fight for him.
Andrade got
another. Yeah, WBO's vacant. Floyd got the WBA. So it's like, definitely not going to wait for Floyd, because he's going to retire soon.
Right. Are you trying to go after that vacant belt?
So if it's not Lara, then give me one of these undefeated cats like Julian Williams, the Charlo twin. You know what I'm saying? Any one of them.